touch.
Some couples are college sweethearts, or even high school sweethearts. Some people meet on online dating websites, eHarmony, stuff like that. Some meet through friends. Some blind dates set up by their friends. Or they meet at some mutual event or establishment. These are the common things. But then, there's those random out-of-the-blue encounters. And the way those start, that's really something. And me? Well, I just drive Uber. It's a job that brings a lot of stories with it. The people who've gotten in and out of my car, I could probably write you a novel. And don't get me wrong, some of those stories are hysterical. But there's one that sticks with me. Mainly because of how simple it is. Basically, it's a boy meets girl story. Nothing more, nothing less. But this particular story had me working overtime. And it started with bugs. Hello?
I don't know what to say. I cannot tell you how sorry that I am that that happened. I know it's my job. I've done it hundreds of times. You know, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what happened. You know, we were just moving pallets around a cooler and we left one outside to make space temporarily and I just didn't... Yeah, I totally understand. So could you let me know when they decide? So they already made the call? For how long? Okay. All right, thanks.
Could help me out.
Yeah? What's going on?
Oh, are you working the grand opening? Your shirt. I'm supposed to be there right now, but yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there too.
I'm supposed to be there at 9, or maybe it was 10. I don't remember exactly because my phone died and I left my charger at home, and now this.
What is it, a dead battery?
I think so. Probably. I don't remember leaving anything on, though. I've been inspecting it here, and the only thing I conclude is that there is the engine. I was just wondering if maybe you had a jump, or would you mind giving me a ride to the store?
Yeah, don't even bother going. It's off.
It's off?
Yeah, the store's not opening for a while, if ever, probably.
You are from this district, yeah?
Yeah, store 565.
Oh, 134.
Brett, produce manager.
Keely, bakery clerk. Bread.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, I've been out here for a couple days. They're wrapping up construction, so I've been working. Yeah, something happened. So,
Huh.
the place is infested.
Vested?
Yeah. Like, there's no grand opening. They're sending everyone back.
Get out of here. They wouldn't. They'd put us up in these hotels.
I know.
Huh. Do you, have a cell phone I could use? Would you mind?
Yeah, I left it upstairs.
Oh.
We can go. Want to use it?
Is that cool? 'Cause mine's dead.
Okay, here, let's close this up.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thanks. Hello, Martha? Yeah, Oh. Yeah, I see. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, I was gonna call, but my phone's dead and, No. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll just see you next week then, okay? All right, bye. Well, I stand corrected. That was my manager, and turns out the store is definitely closed. Apparently one of the produce guys left out the compost trash bin the last night, and the health department came this morning, and it's bad. It's really, really bad. Yeah, we're definitely not going into work. Anyways, thanks. Wait a second. Wait, you were working in the produce department. Do you know what happened? Do you know who did this?
Yeah, I do.
You do? I bet you anything it was one of those idiot new hires. Like, those guys always screw everything up.
Yeah, Actually, it was me.
Oh, crap, dude. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything by the idiot thing.
No, hey, no offense taken. When I think about it, like, it was a really idiotic thing for me to do, so I deserve it.
Hey, you know what? She didn't say what the store was infested with. Do you know?
Yeah. Bugs.
Bugs? Like, what kind of bugs?
They didn't say.
Man, I really want to know.
Nah, what does it matter? I just got suspended. My store director called me. They know it was me who left the bins out.
Oh.
I don't know how this could have happened. I've done it every other day at my store. I've done it thousands of times.
Hey, look at the bright side. These rooms are paid for. 2-day vacation. Yay.
Well, I gotta get out of here. I'm about to lose my job. I'm probably gonna get fired. So I need to get out of here and go home.
Who are you calling?
Well, I gotta call the train station because I gotta figure out if I can get my tickets exchanged for today.
Really? The train? I didn't think people took those anymore.
Oh, yeah, I do.
It's cool. Well, hey, you know what? Thank you so much for letting me use your phone.
Yeah, no problem. My pleasure.
Yeah. Really nice to meet you. And
Yeah.
Hey, what I want to say, you know, even if you found a train going back your way right now, like, what are you gonna do? You're suspended. I mean, you can't go into work for a little bit, right? Breakfast? I'll pay for an Uber.
Don't you have, like, your car all broken down? Don't you have to, like, do something about that?
Oh, no. It's fine. I'll deal with it later.
We can split it.
No, don't worry about it. I got it. You've had a tough morning, and, you know what I do need, though, is a charger. Do you have a phone charger I can use?
So this is where I come in. They were my first call of the
Kitty.
day. She was
Probably
chatty.
just the thousands.
Him, not so much. It was quite obvious that he was
In
bothered
the
by
millions,
something.
for sure.
Her?
Okay, thanks.
Well, we'll get there.
It's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's really easy for you to say.
Don't assume that statement.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't mean to pry in on this work thing you got going on, but are you two going to be bouncing around town for the next few days?
No,
Perhaps.
not really.
Well, I have a small driving business I do outside of Uber, so if you'd like to just call me directly.
Adam Thompson. Nice to meet you, Adam. I'm Keely.
Hey, how's it going, Adam?
This is Brett.
I wanted to hear more about this one for sure.
So how many codes are there?
A couple hundred.
And you know every single one of them? Every fruit and vegetable?
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh. Potato.
What kind?
Brown.
4072.
A red potato.
4073.
Gold potato.
4083.
Broccoli.
4060.
Cantaloupe.
4050.
Celery.
4070.
Lettuce.
Iceberg 4061, red leaf 4075, green leaf 4076, and romaine 4640.
Wow. Never knew.
It's nothing really.
That's a lot to memorize.
I'm pretty sure that you got some stuff memorized too, random little things that you got to do, right?
Yeah, but not like that. I mean, I'm a little scatterbrained sometimes, so, you know, I have a list in the back room to remind me of certain things.
Honestly, I think you do got to be a little scatterbrained to work for this company.
Oh my God, I think that every day. Bananas.
4011.
Organic bananas.
With organic things, you just put a 9 in front of it. So,
What?
for example, 94011 or 94062 or 94080.
That's interesting.
Not really.
Are you always so negative, man?
Oh, me? Yeah, right.
I mean, think positively here. We have a free hotel room for 2 nights.
It's a Motel 6.
The Motel 6 has a pool. It'll be fun.
Oh, a Motel 6 pool. Yeah, you know what happens in those? People float with their face down.
You are just the biggest bundle of joy I have ever met.
You can't blame me for being upset about me losing my job.
Look, it was an honest mistake. You had a delivery coming in. You had to make temporary floor space, so you left the rotten food out by accident. That's all it is. Simple mistake.
I just can't believe that the health department had to come in right then and there. What the heck?
That's just bad timing, man.
The union's not going to get my back. There's no way that they're going to help me with this. Absolutely no way.
They will. They have to.
Yeah, right. It's way too big for them. They're not going to help.
List of reasons you can be fired, okay? Theft. You don't seem like the kind of guy that's going to steal a bag of Skittles. Violence upon a fellow coworker or a customer. Let's face it, you don't seem like the violent type. I don't see you getting into any kind of brawls anytime soon, so... Look, you're good, man.
The thing is, I was talking to the people at the main office. They were considering me for produce coordinator. That would have put me in charge of 25 stores and all their produce departments.
Wow. and gentlemen, we have got a regular badass in our presence. Come on, lighten up. Okay. Look, I don't know your story. All I know is that you are a produce manager who works full-time, and I'm just a part-time bakery clerk who used to be full-time. You know, and I had to get away from all that, man.
You used to be full-time? What happened?
I left out a loaf of bread and it cost my store millions. Kidding. I stepped down.
Why did you step down?
Personal reasons. You live near your store?
Yeah, I do actually. I live pretty close. I ride my bike on most days. What about you?
That's awesome. Yeah, same here. You know, I walk to work most days, saves money on gas. Hey, look, I know that money's good and everything, and you just seem like the kind of guy who cares so much about your job. I'm sure any other company would be happy to have you. I mean, what's so great about working for a grocery store anyways?
Well, the medical benefits for one. If I lose my job, I'm going to lose those. My mother's in early stages of dementia.
Oh, Brett.
Yeah, I used to have some roommates and stuff, but yeah, I had to move my mother in a couple years back. I have to be prepared at all times for anything. And these diseases, man, they're so expensive. It's ridiculous. So if I lose my job, I lose my insurance. My mom has no insurance. She's on mine. Do you get it?
Yeah, I do. It all makes sense. I'm so sorry, Brett. That's horrible.
It's not your fault. It's okay.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about?
What?
What kind of bugs they're infested with over there?
What?
Cockroaches.
Cockroaches.
It's always cockroaches, right?
Who cares about that? And what do you mean it's always cockroaches?
Think about the movies and TV. It's always the bug of choice. They're just disgusting and they're just like, meh.
Oh, yeah, the bug of choice. It's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, enough with the bugs already.
Okay. You must have cared about it a little bit, though, because you said, what do you mean it's always cockroaches? That right there implies interest.
You're very,
Ooh, what? I want to know what you're going to say.
You're very perky.
Ooh, thank you. I try. You know, it suits me. Just like, I guess, your, stick in the mudness suits you.
Whatever. Thanks. So, when you're not perky, how do you get back to perky?
You know what? I am glad you asked, sir. You're never gonna believe this. I had a custom bumper sticker made that said, honk if you think I'm sexy. So, you know, when I'm feeling down, I'll just park myself in front of a green light and sit there until I'm feeling better about myself.
That's good.
Hey, genuine laughter. It looks good on you, man. You know what? I just had a thought. I noticed there was a bowling alley here in the area, and we should go. It would be a lot of fun.
You want to go bowling?
Who doesn't want to go bowling? Thanks again, Adam.
Hey, no problem.
Man, I don't know about spending money on bowling right now.
Relax, man. I still got a job. I gotcha.
Bowling at 10:30 a.m. This is where I figured the connection really started. Total opposites, as it would seem. Age-old story, really. Opposites attract. But how opposite were they really?
Whew, easy now.
Okay, so you are 10.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Ooh, these are slippery.
Are you any good at this?
Oh God, no, are you?
I did a beer style rec league once, and yeah, that really was not my thing.
Oh, so I stand a chance then.
You are probably the heavy favorite here.
What is this?
Did I spell your name wrong?
No, it's just Brett and Keely. It's just so basic. Like, don't you want to do something cool like hot shot or
Sure, yeah, I'm down.
badass or...
So who do you want to be?
Clearly, you're Poindexter.
Whatever.
So, what happened with the league? Like, what was wrong with it?
It was like really competitive for a beer style rec league. Like some of the guys, they would get so pissed off if the game didn't go their way, and then the girls, yeah, they'd get pissed off too. It was crazy.
Like, what would happen?
It was wacky. There was this one guy. He'd just do this under the leg shot.
What?
Yeah, and he
Get out, show me.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
All right. So anyways, this guy did it. He'd go like this. And he'd throw it underneath his legs.
Get out of town.
Yeah. Yeah, and so so if he didn't get a strike, if you only got like 7 or 8 pins, he'd come back and he'd be like, donkey balls.
What?
Donkey balls. You know,
Donkey balls? It's like a new one on me.
Yeah, but needless to say, like it got old after a while.
I hear that. Well, show me your game, dude.
All right, here I go.
Woo. A gentleman's one.
Oh yeah, that's a real sophisticated way for you to put it. So do you ever like go to those bowling nights that the company had a couple years back?
God, no. I remember them. They just weren't my thing, you know, because I work with a bunch of idiots and don't really want to see them outside of work, you know?
That's right. Idiots. Just like me, right?
It's not what I meant. Like, look, what happened with you, that's an honest mistake. It doesn't matter how big of a mistake, that doesn't make you an idiot, you know? Besides, this is just a grocery store, and I gotta tell you who the real idiots are. They're in my department, okay? Like, sometimes I don't think they know their ass from their elbow. Especially the closers, they're the worst. Like, nothing gets done in the morning. Do you know what? Do you have the same problem?
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
awful.
That's so true. All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is my turn, huh? All right. You're about to see wonder extraordinaire.
Oh, nicely done. What the heck?
Thank you. Thank
What, so did you pretend it was like the people in your department down there? What the heck?
Exactly, there you go. That's how you get it done.
Well, they must drive you nuts.
Well, I mean, you know, they can be annoying and everything, but like in the end, it's just a grocery store, right? Like, I might get frustrated and think they're idiots from time to time and then vent about it like I just did to you, but like, that's human nature, you know? Like, I don't mean anything by it. They're good people and all, so. Look, I guess the point I'm trying to make is like, we're not NASA scientists here trying to put someone on another planet. Like, if we forget something on our order or, you know, out of hazelnut cookies for a day, nobody goes hungry.
I don't know. I don't know that that's the way that I would look at it.
I'd say that's the clearest way of looking at it. We put food on a shelf and people take it. All there is to it. Woo!
I'm beginning to think that you hustled me on your skill level. What the heck?
Could be. Poker face here.
So, like, do you remember those days when we were essential workers?
Oh
Remember
my
that?
God, yes. Years and years of being worker bees, and then, you know, then for a few months, like our store's something out of a third world country. We're essential heroes even.
Oh yeah, those were the days.
You know, I mean, it was kind of cool in the moment, but I guess I'd have to say I'm pretty glad that's over. I mean, I don't know though. I see your point, man. Like how quickly they forget. You gonna take that or?
Nah.
Hey, let me ask you something. You like talk about work an awful lot. I mean, you don't seem to let things go very easily, huh?
I'm about to be fired.
Okay. Totally recognize that, man. I get it. Whole thing with your mom, I understand too, but I mean, look around you. Free vacation. I mean, you can't do anything about that stuff right now, so just try to enjoy this time. I don't know, okay. May seem a little cliche, but what do you like to do for fun?
I don't know.
Clearly not go bowling.
I don't know, I couldn't say.
What? You couldn't say? Oh, come on. Are you telling me that you're so wrapped up in your work you don't do anything for fun?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have a lot of free time on my hands coming up, aren't I?
Would that really be so bad?
Well, between working full time, between taking care of my mom, there's not really a lot of time for hobbies. So.
Yeah, well, look, man, you're a produce manager. It's decent money, and I'm sure you do well for yourself and have, funds saved up, but look, if they fire you, just go to another grocery company. You'll still earn benefits, even if you're not working full time, and you seem like a model employee. I'm sure you'll rise to the top in no time.
It's that simple, huh?
Doesn't seem that hard. I mean, why sit around and be all mopey and stressed out and just go live your life and whatever happens, happens. Just live a little, dork. You're up.
Here we go.
Oh my god! You did a great job there. See, that's what I'm talking about.
So, to pose the same question to you, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, well, a little bit of everything, I like to go out with friends, we go to the movies, go to dinner, concerts. Oh, got a little dog I play with half the day.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is there any men in your life?
No husband, no boyfriend, What about you?
No husband, no boyfriend. And no, wife or girlfriend for that matter.
Good one. That's a good joke. Glad to know you're capable of those.
Yeah, well, your bumper sticker joke got me going.
Well, actually, that's something I did once. I feel like I've got some shit going on in my life. Like, things are, really messed up, and, I don't know, but they're getting better, and, I, used to be an addict. Yeah, I was pretty bad. I was, addicted to the hokey pokey. But I turned myself around. I'm good now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, look, totally clean.
Oh, that's good to know. See, I wish I could do stuff like that. I wish I could just, spit out quips and... You're right. You're so right. Here I am just all stressed out. And, I just feel like my life has had just, check engine light. And it's just going off my whole life. I'm totally ignoring it.
Hey, good check engine quip. But you know what? Maybe it's time you see a mechanic.
Well, that's the truth, unfortunately. Quips and quotes are not going to get you anywhere.
And deep philosophical sayings will.
Yeah, you get a better chance.
Lay one on me.
before you speak, listen.
Wow. How far did you have to dig for that one?
A couple feet, I'd say.
Okay. Well, before you act, think. See, that one there was right on the surface, like no digging involved.
Yeah. Before you give up, try.
Before you take a dump, make sure there's toilet paper.
Yes. Yeah, I love toilet humor.
What the hell are we even talking about here?
I don't know. You said to lay one on you. What the heck?
Yeah, well, I thought we were going deep here, man. Not like, oh, before you speak, listen, you know.
Well, whatever. That's the best I got. Okay.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know, Keely. Maybe deep down inside, I didn't really believe that I'd still be working here after 15 years. And, like my dad, he always aimed high. And things really didn't work out for him. And, I just didn't think I'd still be working here. It was supposed to be a temporary thing, you know? I don't know, it's just... Believe it or not, I was that guy. 15 years ago, that was me. The guy that would be like, nothing's impossible. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I've heard that one before. Nothing's impossible, you know? Well, I've had several days where I've done nothing, and I'm here to tell you it's very possible. That's cool, though. I mean, you have a goal or something?
No. Not really a goal, but yeah, I had a thought.
A thought?
Me and Luke, my buddy from college, we were supposed to like open up a bait and tackle shop in the Bay Area.
No way. You like fishing?
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I like fishing.
I mean, I can't believe that. It's like you actually like something.
Yeah. Not only do I like fishing, but I also really like hockey.
Get out of town. Like, see, now we're getting somewhere. Like, do you go fishing often, or?
Yeah, I go to, so there's this pier, like right by my place. I go there all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So where was that answer when I was asking about fun? I mean, that's cool, man. You got a thing.
Yeah, I got a couple things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened with all of that?
So Luke's uncle was supposed to back us in the whole like business side of everything, and yeah, it just kind of fizzled out. There was this building. It looked like a hut. And it was right along the marina, like right along the beach. And it was right in the heart of the entire beach crowd. This place was so perfect. And I guess like Luke's uncle just put things into perspective.
Put what into perspective?
Well, me and Luke were 21 years old at the time. So, I mean, like we were even barely old enough to drink. And his uncle was supposed to put like some serious money into it. So the bitch of it was that it lingered. It didn't go away right away. I mean, his uncle he didn't tell us no straight out. And me and Luke were so excited. And one day he's just out and it's gone and then it's just gone. And then yes, me and Luke, I still talk to him every once in a while. I mean, we're not like super close, but there's like no bad blood between us. Like we're good. But we just both went our own separate ways. And you know how that goes.
Yeah. I hear you. That's rough. Well, might as well do lunch, yeah?
Yes. I'm hungry. Okay. Hot dog. A hot dog. Another hot dog. Jeez, isn't this supposed to be like some kind of pizza place? There's just like hot dogs all over the top of the menu.
I don't know. I was just noticing this. Like, I've never seen so many hot dog choices on one menu. It's weird.
God. Yeah, okay, look, there's not even any descriptions. It's just the name of each hot dog. Now, this makes me nervous.
All right, look. Hot dog. Fine. Chili dog. Okay. Kettle dog?
Yeah, what the hell's a kettle dog?
Probably comes with kettle chips.
A storm dog? Really?
That sounds intense.
And a bologna dog, okay.
Hot dog in bologna form, I assume.
Yeah, well, that does make sense.
Sounds gross.
You ever just talk with someone about nothing in particular? Just mindless conversation. Most people are too busy for that. but you'd be surprised at what it can bring out in some people.
Hey, that would have went in. Let it in. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
You're not very good at this. That easy.
Yeah, you got a better leverage here. Look, this is like a, there, see?
Finally.
Whatever.
Oh.
Done with these? Yeah. Okay, no, but think about it. A hot dog wouldn't know the difference.
It's a hot dog.
And it probably thinks it's a sandwich.
It's a hot dog.
It's meat, wedged between two buns, which is bread. Brett, a hot dog thinks it's a sandwich.
Okay, can we get another for the lady here? Jeez, and not with the hot dog philosophy.
Well, what about your storm dog? Was it all stormy?
Oh, was your kettle dog all kettly?
It was the kettliest.
You know that these are just hot dogs with different names.
Yes, they were.
So what the hell were we talking
I
about
don't
before this
know.
hot dog nonsense?
We've been doing like 30 minutes here on hot dogs.
I know. I've been timing it.
Why am I not surprised? No, wait, seriously? I'm gonna be at work next week continuously thinking and talking to myself about hot dogs.
Have you ever been at like work and you just get caught talking to yourself by a customer?
Oh my God, every day. And I'm not kidding about that. Like they give me this strange look and I'm like, oh, you know, just talking to the spirits within or some weird ass thing like
God.
that. And then they just slowly back away.
Yeah, I would too. Just kidding. I wouldn't.
Would you?
Nah. I'd probably
Maybe.
just
You'd be
listen to-
intrigued, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
probably.
This beats work, right?
It's not really as productive.
Come on, man.
What?
This is a perfect example of time well wasted.
Time well wasted, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay, look. We started off this morning today as total strangers, right?
Yes.
I mean, granted, we do work for the same company, but you know, alas, more or less strangers. And here we are sitting together at a bar, having great conversation as if we're best friends.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
I like it. That's so true.
Yeah, this is a perfect example of time well wasted, you know, under the right circumstances.
I like
It's
that.
amazing.
I love it.
Yeah. Besides, time doesn't really exist anyhow.
Oh boy. So how's that?
All right. So clocks exist, right? But time is a construct we've all agreed upon, right? Like we've taken matter and space and distance, and you know, in this instance, it's the Earth's rotation, right? And we've, you know, broken it into segments and just given it labels. Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep.
I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, it has its uses, but I mean, it's kind of crazy that we're wired to live our lives around this thing, this construct, you know, that we've all agreed upon that doesn't even exist, you know?
And be like, whoa.
It's truth, right?
Yeah.
I do seriously think about, like, moments of wasted time, like little moments. Like, for example, my dog. He will chase his tail for 10 minutes, and I watch, and I'm like, how can he be that entertained for 10 minutes? And then I realize I was just watching some animal chase his tail for 10 minutes.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
Oh, I don't know. It's just like random stuff Brandon and I would think of or see on the internet.
Who?
You know what, Keely?
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. It's fine. It's,
No,
it's,
no,
it's
no.
not. It's not any of my business.
It's okay. He's
Look, it's don't even. We're coworkers. We're having drinks. We're at a bowling alley. It's fine, Keely. It's like don't even worry about it. It's cool.
he's my husband. We're not together anymore. You're fine. Hey, check, please.
Hey, look, Keely, I didn't mean to pry. I'm sorry.
Didn't pry.
Hey, look, if you don't want to talk about it,
You didn't say anything about him. Let's just go back to that. I want to have fun with you. This is the most fun I've had in a while.
I should, though. Talk about him. Everyone says I should.
Okay. Who is everyone?
I don't know. Everyone's everyone. Everyone who knew him.
Who knew him?
I'm not divorced.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Because, like, I don't even see, like, a ring on either finger, so...
He's, well, he died, so...
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. I get it. Yeah, you're sorry. It's tough. It's, tough to know what to say. You know, I never knew what to say. Not that I know a lot of people that have had someone up and die on them and everything. I guess when the, situation came up, I never knew the right thing to say, and I don't think anybody does. So I guess that's why you just say, I'm sorry.
How long ago did this happen?
Just over 4 years ago.
So it's still fresh.
Yeah, somewhat, I'd say, yeah.
How long were you guys married?
6 years exactly.
Do you want me to cool it with the questions?
No, it's cool. Like, I wanted to talk about it, and part of talking about it is, you know, answering questions. I'll let you know when I reach my limit, okay?
Okay, so 6 years.
And dating 3 before that.
So was he your college sweetheart?
Yeah, you know it. We were friends for a while and then started dating after that.
How did you guys meet?
Hockey game, actually.
Okay. Hockey fan too, eh?
Not me, he was. I got dragged along with some friends to a CSUN game, and one thing led to another, and, you know, he and I became us.
That's simple, huh?
Most perfect things are.
Now I can see why you took that demotion.
Whoa. Step down, not demoted. I wasn't suspended for infesting my store with bugs.
Okay, right, sorry.
Yeah, you know, it had to be done. I mean, it was just a lot to take in at the time, and...
So, can I ask, like...
How'd he die?
Yeah. Would that bring you to your limit?
No.
So, what happened?
Well, he was an electrician for a telecommunication company, and I guess I was naive in thinking that it wasn't a dangerous job and all. You know, because one day he was in someone's backyard, up on the pole, and you know, they wear these safety harnesses when they climb. Well, the harness failed, and he fell from about 3 stories up and hit the backyard fence, and, you know, that was it. Stupid thing, really.
Keely, that's awful. It's horrible.
I mean, I guess it was, I'd have to say it was like the worst time.
Yeah.
So, how'd I do?
How did you deal with what?
Showing my feelings.
Showing your feelings?
So, the obvious thing that everybody told me was, you know, I should go see a therapist after this all happened. I did. And so, you know, I just told you my husband died and I've had this horrible, tragic thing in my life, and I guess I just really want to know what your thoughts are.
You want my thoughts?
Yeah. Just, like, on everything. You know, me and...
You're good. You're fine. You're good.
Okay, Brett, just pretend for a second you're a shrink, okay?
Keely, come on. That's such a deep question. Like, no one's ever asked me a question like that before. Like, it's gonna be weird to answer that.
Also, then I'll take your unprofessional opinion now.
So, your husband,
Brandon.
Brandon. So Brandon died. And it hit you really hard, which is totally understandable. You kept on going. That didn't shut you down. You kept on going with life. And it changed you. It changed. So, like, you must have, like, you've developed a shell. Now it totally makes sense. Now I know why you're so spirited and outgoing and so random and spontaneous. Because that's what you used to be happy to. Hey, if it was my if it was my guess, I'd just say that you were probably a little bit closer to my speed before it happened.
Your speed?
Yeah, like you had real problems. Like you were dealing with the real world, right?
Are you suggesting I don't live in the real world anymore?
No, like no, you live in the real world. This is the real world here, but I mean, you just like
You don't look at things the same. Hey, Keely, stop. Hey, look, I'm just trying to take a guess. You told me to take a guess.
You're quite the guesser, aren't you?
okay, I'm sorry.
You're right. Okay, you're right. I didn't mean to have a moment there just now, okay? It's just a lot to talk about.
It's fine. It's okay. Like, you're allowed to have moments. It's fine. Like, you're dealing with some crazy stuff right now. And it's okay. Like, let things off your chest. Like the old saying goes, it's fine. Are you feeling better? Do you feel a little better after doing that?
Maybe a little.
Good. Thank God.
You know what's crazy?
Huh.
It's just like the last 4 years, everybody's been telling me, oh, you should go to therapy. And I've just always been against it because I'm kind of like, you know, I don't need some fake doctor telling me how to feel about my problems and everything, you know?
Well, Keely, like, all these problems that you're dealing with, like, they're not normal problems. It's okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, how would you know how I feel? Like, how many therapists on the planet have had a spouse die on them? I mean, all they know is what's written in the books, right? And it's supposed to be like a safe space, and that's the point and all. You know, you can go and talk to someone without judgment, and they wouldn't know him.
Yeah.
It's just kind of... I've never been able to talk to some stranger about my husband dying.
Really? Are you sure about that?
And yet I just did.
Yeah, I know. Are you feeling better?
Thank you, doctor. I believe I am.
So are you gonna start going?
What, to therapy?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. Man, we were gonna buy a house, you know? We started looking, and then life.
Oh yeah, life. Oh yeah, I know all about that. It can be a total bitch.
That it can be. You graduate from high school, you make all these plans, and if you're anything like me, you want to make them unique.
Unique. Let's do it. I'm down. The road less traveled. Let's go.
You know, I've been down the road less traveled, and feel like I got lost and couldn't find my way off of it, and you know, Google Maps isn't going to help you with that one. I don't know, man. It's just... I always kind of felt like Brandon and I had something special, you know?
You guys did have something special. There's nothing wrong with that. Getting married, buying a house, like those things are normal. What about kids? Are you guys thinking about having kids?
You know what? That's my limit.
Oh. My bad. I'm sorry. Keely.
Hey, you two.
Back to the hotel? Two simple people, both with problems, issues. Same as all of us.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then where to? Two people you wouldn't be able to point out in a crowd.
Surprise us, man.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And here they were, falling for each other. I gotta say, I was glad I gave him my personal card.
Crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
God, I haven't done this in years.
Yeah, it's not as hard as it looks.
Really?
No, it really is as hard as it looks.
Oh no.
I thought you said that Brandon was a hockey fan. He didn't teach you how to skate?
Yeah, a fan, not a player.
Okay, fair enough.
You better not let me fall. Like that?
No, here. So, you're gonna make it sure really tight, and then you're gonna want to do it around the back.
Ah. That's good, that's good.
Yeah. All right, so,
Hey, you're like a regular pro there.
yeah, well, I'm more like a top-notch amateur. But what you want to do is, what I did to this one, do the exact same thing with that one with them.
All right.
Yeah, and you should be good to go.
Thank you, teacher. You know, Brandon and I would go ice skating.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, not often, about once a year, like usually in the winter time.
Mm-hmm.
There's just something about ice skating in the winter, like even in an indoor rink like this. It's a little, I don't know.
It's romantic.
Yeah, you could say that.
You know, I always get like really hungry after I exercise. You want to keep on hanging out? You want to?
Yeah,
You want to do some more stuff tonight?
We could get some dinner later.
So wait, where is your room, anyways?
Oh, just down the hall there.
Well, here's mine.
Yep, I remember. Well,
Yeah, I did. Look, Keely, so when I got up this morning, I went to the grocery store, and my store director was just standing out there waiting for me, and he told me what I'd caused. And then he gives me a call and tells me I'm suspended. This day started out as the worst day in my life.
And now?
And now I couldn't care less.
I know what you mean. It's crazy what a little infestation can lead to.
Yeah.
I'll let this part speak for itself.
Wakey, you. How'd you sleep?
I haven't slept that good in a long time.
Look at this wild hair. You ever wake up in the morning and think, ooh, that ain't right?
You look beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, seriously, that was really fun. It was a fun and unexpected day.
Yeah, unexpected. That's the key word.
And gosh, last night was what time is it anyways?
I don't know, I think we slept in.
Yeah.
The sun's up.
Ooh, it's bright. I don't wanna like sound cliche or anything, but I mean, I really mean it. Last night was great, and I you know, I wouldn't have done that with just anyone. I mean that.
I know. It means a lot to me, too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we got a whole day ahead of us.
Do?
Yeah, train's not till tomorrow. Well, I'm ready to have another great night with you. Cheers to our vacation.
Cheers.
All right, I'm gonna go take a shower now.
Okay. I'm gonna jump in after you.
Okay.
I like when you're done.
I knew it should be silly.
Okay.
The morning after. A lot of people don't know how to handle it. But when I picked them up on the second day and drove them to a nearby cafe, they seem to be handling it just fine.
Oh my God, I know. These executives, they never want us to talk when they do their store visits. I mean, they say they do, but they really don't.
Well, they come in every holiday, every single one.
Right? It's like Christmas time or whatever holiday, and it's like, dude, you're stressing everybody out here.
But no, then they give us a score. Like we're in grade school.
Yeah, and that's when they want to know our thoughts, which, you know, they really don't. So.
Oh, yeah, put in your 2 cents for all that it's worth.
Ain't worth much, let me tell you.
Well, you know what? It's like that old saying. It's like put in your 2 cents, but only a penny for your thoughts. Someone's losing money.
You know what? That should be the new company motto.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you ever think about getting a dog or kitty? Or any kind of like precious little...
I got a fish.
Why am I not surprised?
And you
Wait,
wanna-
what's his name? What's his name?
His name's Fish. I got all my stuff color coordinated. All my clothes are like polo shirts, button-up shirts, dress shirts. Everything's alphabetical order. All my movies, all my books, all my video games.
It's too much. Now I can see why you don't have a girlfriend.
Okay, dang.
I just mean, you know, the Brett that I knew before.
Okay.
You
Look,
know,
you don't have to try and explain it. You know why? Because you're right. Like, I've never really been in a serious relationship. I've always I don't know, I've dated people before, but I guess I need to learn how to relax, and I know that. I don't relax enough. It's crazy.
Yeah. What was the name of your last girlfriend?
Cindy. Why?
Well, what I was getting at earlier is, if Cindy had known the Brett I've known since noon yesterday, we probably wouldn't be walking here in this park together.
Oh, thank you. It's a good thing.
Cindy. Sounds slutty.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Wow. Well, honestly, like, I don't like to ex-girlfriend bash at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, she used to like sleep around and stuff, so you're kind of right.
Oh. Well, she truly sounds like a terrible person. And I think you dodged a major bullet getting around that. Thank you.
I've been over her for quite a while.
Well, good. Okay. I got a new one for ya. Worst things to say during sex.
Like, what are you talking about? Like things that I've said before?
No. Just like in general, like, get off me, I'll do it myself. Oh wait, what was your name again?
Ooh, okay. I got you. So you remind me of my ex-girlfriend. No?
That's all right, but how about, hey, smile for the camera over there.
Oh, man.
Or on second thought, turn off the lights.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
I think my inflatable's better.
Who's next? What about... I forgot to tell you. I'm on my period.
Yeah, what are you, like a teenage boy? All right, on that note, lunch.
All right,
What
let's
have
go.
I brought out of you?
So, what did you think about the movie?
It's all right. Not the best thing I've ever seen, you know?
Yeah, ditto. I can't believe they killed the hero.
I know. I hate when they do that. It's disappointing.
We should call the driver.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where to?
I don't know, but you should let me pay this time. Serious.
No. It's all good, man.
I got an idea.
Do tell.
their vacation was going great. But eventually, even the greatest happy accidents will reach their breaking point.
I gotta hand it to you, man. That's how you take a day off, right there.
I can't argue with that.
I've been thinking, I just want to thank you, you know, because this has just been...
No, Keely. Thank you. I haven't had this much fun in God knows how long. And I used to be so uptight about everything for years. And I know that my mom is fine. Like, my aunt looks after her, like, whenever I'm not home. And I haven't even been on my phone. I realized, like, not today, not yesterday, no phone calls, no texts. And I know that my mom is okay. And then I met you. I've never, ever talked to someone so much before.
I feel the same way. I mean, no phone calls, no texts either, and I guess no one missed me.
Well, you were supposed to be at work yesterday, so, right? What's that?
Nah. You know, honestly, that's the norm for me. I wish I still hung out with my friends as much as I used to, but, I don't know, I guess I kind of lied to you when I told you I did all those fun things. You know, ever since Brandon, they've been different, you know, because I've been different, so.
Yeah, it makes sense. I get it. I'm pretty much in the same boat. It's just different circumstances. But yeah, I used to hang out with my friends all the time back in college, you know, but...
You did get a few phone calls from someone, though.
What do you mean?
Your friend Luke?
How do you know that?
Okay, I didn't mean anything by it. It's just that this morning in the hotel when you were sleeping, I got up and, you know, I was like groggy and everything, and I went to go check my phone, and I accidentally picked up yours, and I saw, and it was just an accident, you know.
No, it's fine. Like, I'm sure you didn't mean to look at my phone. It makes sense.
And so, I was just wondering...
What was he calling about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was calling about the shop.
That's incredible. It's so?
Well, he did leave a couple messages. He sent me a couple texts. And yeah, I listened to the message.
And?
Well, yeah, his uncle got a hold of him.
And so? What did he say?
Well, I haven't had a chance to call him back.
Dude!
What?
Okay, look, like all throughout yesterday, you've given me this huge spiel about how you can't stand your job, and you told me this beautiful story about this great dream you have, and now you finally got a phone call that this dream might actually come true.
Okay, so that's a little over the top.
How so?
Oh, a beautiful story, a great dream. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it is beautiful, man, and it is great.
Keely, it's a bait and tackle shop.
It's something you love, though.
I love pizza, and I'm not gonna change my whole life because of pizza.
That's a terrible comparison, and you know it.
Okay, fine.
So?
So what?
Call him.
Okay, so what do you want me to tell him?
That... You'll quit your job if his uncle's really serious about backing you guys. I mean, come on. You might be fired anyways, right?
That's simple, huh?
Doesn't seem that hard.
Okay, so here, let me ask you this. What would you do? Because my mom has lost almost her entire memory. That in itself is a whole thing right there.
Are you an idiot or something? Brett, if you get canned, it's between unemployment or taking your dream shot. Or going to another grocery company. But let's face it, the strike happened, man. All the grocers in the areas that are new hires are screwed, and that's gonna be you. You hate your job and you know it. How does this not make sense to you?
Wow.
Wow, what?
You completely skipped over what to do about my mom.
You just take her with you if you have to.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna put her in my backpack and take her with me.
Look, I know this might sound mean, but she has what she has, right? She has it here, she has it there. I don't know, maybe it's time you looked into getting a little help, like a facility or something.
See, that is me. And look, Keely, like, I know where you're coming from on that one, but you gotta realize something. You gotta understand right now that that is something that I'm never gonna do to her.
All right, so didn't you say something about an aunt that looks in on her from time to time? I mean, maybe she could look after your mom for a little while you got set up and... Look, if that's a problem, just take her with you.
Keely, so what happens if I fail? Have you considered that?
Okay, if you're worried about becoming like your dad, I think that's pretty stupid.
No, that isn't stupid. That's totally understandable, actually.
Is that your professional doctor opinion?
What's the matter with you?
What?
You keep on badgering me about this.
Like, I just don't want you making a mistake and regretting anything in your life, okay?
Okay, I didn't say I wasn't gonna call the dude.
Then do it.
Okay, settle down, Keely, jeez.
Look, you have a chance at a new life, a great life. Just don't go throwing that away is all I'm saying.
What's wrong? Keely, what's up? Like, tell me, you can talk to me.
I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
If you call your friend and take the dive, I'll tell you why you asking me about wanting children was my limit.
Okay. Sure.
Can we get the check?
Hey, Keely. Hey. What's the matter with you?
Look, I'm sorry. There's just certain things that trigger this with me, and they don't always make sense, and they're not always related to what happened, but Look, I really like you, man, and I think we got a good thing going, and I want to keep it going, but I just really want you to be happy because...
Because what? Why?
I'm not happy, Brett. No, not that I'm not happy with you. I really am, but I've got baggage.
Yeah, I know. Keely, I don't care. I don't care. Your husband died. You're allowed to have baggage. It's fine.
Oh, no, Brett. You don't understand. I have real baggage, like hidden baggage, like baggage I've never told anyone in my life. And, oh my God, I don't know how you, of all the people on the planet, walked into my life and were the one I wanted to tell my baggage to.
Okay, just stop saying the word baggage, okay? Keely.
Brandon and I wanted kids.
Okay, I figured that.
Well, we tried and nothing, and tried some more and still nothing, and then we decided to go get tested, and then we waited and waited.
And?
Things got tense, even before the testing. You know, it can drive a wedge. I hated the thought that one of us couldn't produce. And I know he felt the same way. We both wanted a family so bad.
Can I say something?
What?
I don't know, you just didn't seem like the type of person that wanted like a family when I met you.
Well, I don't blame you for saying that. Call it a shell, call it a defense mechanism, call it whatever you want, okay? I changed. And my friends saw it. It's the reason why we don't talk anymore.
Keely, so what? Something happened. What happened? What are you trying to tell me?
Brandon traveled a lot for work, okay?
Special assignments out on the power lines.
He was away when the call came in, so I couldn't tell him.
What couldn't you tell him?
Just, we'd gotten into this awful fight before he left, and I was angry, and I don't know, looking back, we were just too dumb to see that there's other ways to have kids. You know, but you just can't think clearly when you're in the moment, you know? It's just, you can't think straight.
Keely, just what is it? Just out with it. What is it?
It was me, okay? I couldn't have kids, me. It was my body, couldn't produce.
Okay, so what? Did he end up resenting you for that? Is that what happened?
I didn't want to be the bad guy. So, I lied and told him it was him, that it was Brandon. God, I played along so well. We both fell apart, the marriage, everything. And 2 weeks later, on a Tuesday, he got up and went to work and fell. He never got to know the truth. So that's the baggage.
Keely, I couldn't imagine.
It's a serious problem.
You know, I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, well, now you know it. Congratulations.
Keely, I'm not gonna judge you for that. I promise. It's not fair for me to judge you for any of this, okay?
Just, you don't have to say anything, man. Look, I know I'm an evil person and I deserve to live with that, so.
Stop it. You're not evil. You're not an evil person. I know you now.
Just don't, Brett. Just don't. You wanted to know, so now you know. You wanted to know and I told you. You know, and now you think I'm some crazy bitch who did this horrible thing to her husband, which, you know, of course I did. And I knew whoever I told this to would think the worst. And you deserve to think the worst, and that's fine. That's fine, man. Live with it. I have to. You know, and I don't need you. I don't need you, okay? I can get by just fine. I've been getting by long before you came into my life, you know? So this is just whatever. It is whatever. And I'm gonna figure this out, okay? I am. You know? This is what you get. You wanted to know? Now you know. You made me tell you, so now you know. Congratulations, buddy.
Oh, great. Yeah, I made you tell me.
Just don't, okay, Brett? Just
Keely,
stop.
don't do this.
Stop it.
Keely, it's gonna be okay.
No, it's not. You know what? Just stay away from me.
No,
I
please
shouldn't have
don't.
trusted you to be with.
Keely.
Stay away. Don't. Leave me alone.
Keely, come back.
And it can happen just like that. When I picked her up that night, she was alone. I took one look at her, and, well, you can tell.
Hey.
Hey. You okay, huh?
I'm fine. I'm just, it's just a bad night is all.
Do you want to talk about it?
You know, it's probably not a good idea right now.
Okay. You know, I can be a shoulder.
I just made a lot of bad mistakes, you know. You know what I mean?
I think we all do. Definitely. But I can understand what you're saying and how you're feeling about it.
I have, like, mistakes I can't come back from. So how do you fix that?
Sweetheart, I wish I knew. But you learn to keep living. You go inside and you give yourself some rest, okay?
Brett? Brett, it's me. Hey, listen, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about last night. That was stupid. Brett? Brett? I was right.
Needless to say, she was hurting. She was hurting so much, in fact, that I could feel it. The third morning, I picked her up alone again. And it's here that I like to think I had some kind of small impact in the outcome.
Hey, Adam.
Hey. Get your suitcase for you?
Oh, sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, where's your friend?
What, the guy?
Yeah.
Had a fight.
Oh.
I don't know, I guess I was kind of a jerk to him. And I guess I chased him off, so...
Why don't you go apologize?
What, just like that?
Oh, come on. Tell me a guy like that wouldn't forgive you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we just met and I barely know him.
I caught on to that. I caught on to a few other things about you the last few days, too. You and your quips and quotes. So why don't you use them and go tell him you're sorry?
Well, I've been thinking about it, and the problem is he left to go catch the train, and I don't know, what if I'm too late?
Just relax. I know a shortcut.
What, to the train station?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think we might catch him?
Get it.
Okay. Well, let's take it up. It was cockroaches. It was breaking news. I was right. Well, I couldn't let you leave without
Keely,
me.
I was gonna knock on your door last night. I'm sorry I didn't. I just thought it would be better if I came here
Oh,
tonight.
Brett, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to let you know. I had time to process everything this morning, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I said some horrible things to you, and I don't mean any of it. Listen, I've had an amazing 2 days with you. Amazing. And I understand if I ruin things forever and that you can never forgive me, but at least you know.
Keely, I forgave you the moment you walked away from me.
Really?
Yeah. You and Brandon, what happened there, there's nothing I can say about that. And in fact, it's none of my business. I can never understand what it's like to live through that situation. And I'm not gonna judge you for it. I mean that.
So you don't think of me as some evil, crazy woman?
No. In fact, I think you're just trying to help people. And you do. You helped me. I called Luke.
You did?
Yeah, I took the dive.
What?
Yeah. Well, remember our bet, silly? Like, you told me your stuff, and then I was gonna make the call. So I did.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I'm investing.
Okay.
It's going on. His uncle's investing. And it's gonna happen. And the union called me. And they didn't even fire me.
They didn't?
No, I resigned.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I guess I just gotta figure out how to get started.
Well, remember when you asked me what I'd do if I were you?
Yeah.
If I were you, I would ask your family for some help with your mom. You know, just until you got things settled. And I would ask a friend for some help too, you know, with some other things.
Oh yeah, this is gonna cost me so much money.
Brett, I can help.
Keely, I'm not gonna ask you for that kind of help. It's just no.
Okay, you need a change, and so do I. We both want a change.
No. I'm not gonna ask you for that kind of thing ever. Stop.
Brandon's accident? There was a settlement with this company, and it's part of the reason I stepped down. Brett, money's not an issue for me. Look, your train's gonna be here any minute. If I were you, I wouldn't get on it, okay? I can get my car towed to a shop here in town and we can spend another day together. And I'll drive you home after. We can both go and help get your mom situated. Look, I know your story. It was always you and her. And I think she'd really want this for you. And I tell her that you've met someone who really, really likes you. Someone who wants to take a chance on something great with you. Someone who can see now that there's something good coming for both of us. And if I were you, I'd take a chance on this and take a chance on us.
That simple, huh?
Doesn't seem that hard.
I'm not gonna go.
And the rest is a small piece of history. A history that I got to witness the beginning of. By far my favorite story working this job.
I'm going out of my mind. You're the reason I'm about to cry. I wish someone would tell me it'd be alright. You always pull through at the very last minute, before my mind has completely lost it. Something good's come something